Today on Play to Win, it's a top 10 matchup in Athens as Georgia welcomes Notre Dame. We've got all the angles covered, and we'll break down all of the other big matchups around the country. Not to mention talk about our Atlanta Falcons fresh off their big win over the Eagles last week. That and more on the fastest 30 minutes in television, football's Play to Win.
Today's show is being brought to you by Montlick & Associates. Our attorneys know what it takes to win. Xfinity. And Beaver Toyota. We're here to wow ya. Welcome to Football's Play to Win with Falcons All-Pro defensive end Chuck Smith, Falcons All-Pro offensive tackle Bob Whitfield, Play to Win expert Jeffrey the Edge Schechter, player medical and injury reports with Dr. Sadiq Al-Amin, Falcons All-Pro wide receiver Terrence Mathis, and your host, Nikki Williams. Today's hometown team report is being brought to you by Montlick & Associates. Our attorneys know what it takes to win.
Good morning, Atlanta. Thank you so much for waking up on your college football game day with my crew up here, Bob Whitfield, Terrence Mathis, Chuck Smith, Jeffrey the Edge Schechter out today. He has been cashing in on all of his big success. He got 5 out of 6 last week on the lightning round.
Cha-ching.
Jeffrey's picks. What do you guys always say? Secure the bag?
Yeah. Get the bag.
Get the bag.
Or secure
I'm
the
learning.
bag.
Secure the bag.
One or no, let's go. We get it. Making money.
Take the bag.
Make some money. I think that that's simple and everybody can understand it. I'm super excited because tonight, for the first time, UGA is welcoming Notre Dame to Athens. It's a Super Bowl-like atmosphere, 2 storied teams. It's finally happening. People are coming by the tens of thousands. The droves. And then, there's an actual football game. So let's take a look at what Notre Dame's head coach, Brian Kelly, had to say about the game tonight.
The competition that we're playing this weekend will certainly require us to play our very best. Kirby Smart and the Georgia program are synonymous with winning and being successful, and we're quite aware of that. We played them a couple of years ago in a hard-fought game, which we came up short. So, again, we know the talent that they have, no perceived weaknesses in this group. So we'll try to muster together 22 guys, get them on a plane, go down to Athens, and see what we can do.
Did you hear that last part?
Yeah. We're going to muster up.
Like he don't have 200 guys on his roster.
Yeah, we're going to put together some guys to go down there.
Yeah. Come on, did he just say that?
I mean, he's that reverse trick, the psychology game.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like,
He almost put us to sleep. He tried to put us to sleep right
Yeah,
there.
he did.
He tried.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost like it's a couple of Canadian teams playing when everybody's just very polite.
Yeah.
You
We're
know,
going to have some tea and maybe some donuts and play a round of football. And maybe if I can get enough players to show up.
It was Kirby Smart's first big victory, like 2017, when UGA traveled by, in droves to go to South Bend, Indiana. So where's the oomph in this guy?
Well, I know where the oomph is in that crowd size because the way the ticket prices are going for that game, maybe Notre Dame is buying up all the tickets. Maybe they're bringing a contingency to cheer on the Irish between the hedges, and maybe that can be an helpful advantage to Notre Dame. But it's going to be about 85,000 in red and black, as I believe.
What's it going to take for Georgia to beat Notre Dame?
I think run the ball. I think control the ball. I think run the ball with Swift. I think Georgia has to use that big offensive line, versus Notre Dame. They got Notre Dame pretty strong on the defensive line, but this is who Georgia is, a running team.
Oh, yeah, they got 5 running backs that can play.
Well, also they got to stop the big play ability of Notre Dame. They got those big wide receivers. They don't do anything exotic offensively. They're kind of boring. But when they get bored, they throw it up to the big receivers. And now we get a chance to see these defensive backs for UGA to step in and see what they're about.
Georgia, the 13.5-point favorite, guys. We're going to have more on that and our Atlanta Falcons coming up as we get ready for Notre Dame and the Dogs. And there's more Play to Win coming up next, so stay tuned.
On or off the field, we all have rules to play by. But what happens after a serious car crash? When the insurance company won't play fair? At Montlick & Associates, we know injury law, and we know what it takes to win. After all, we've been winning in our field for over 35 years. If you've been injured, we're here to help. Simply dial #WIN from your cell phone for your free consultation. That's #946.
Whether it's time to get to work or to your weekend, make sure it's all quality time. Get to Nissan Truck Month and save big on a J.D. Power award-winning truck, including Titan, best in quality, and Frontier, best in dependability. Both with the tech you want and the quality you need. Hurry in to Nissan Truck Month today. Get 0% financing for 72 months, and for a limited time, get the Midnight Edition package at no extra charge.
Oh, I'm glad you found it.
Oh, we were just happy to get some time away.
You're the first couple to try our new bed and breakfast bundle. It's bed and breakfast in the same room. You wake up to the smell of coffee and bacon, made by a private chef, right there.
So we're sleeping in the kitchen.
Well, I'm sure you'll write it better than that for the review.
Stuck in a bad bundle? Get a great one. Bundle AT&T Fiber and DirecTV and get a $100 reward card. Limited availability may not be in your area. More for your thing. That's our thing. Call 1-877-ONLY-ATT.
Room for my best friends. Ready, Mojo? Safety. Security.
Parkability.
Good gas mileage. Road trip.
Whatever reason you have for wanting an SUV.
And room.
With 4 to choose from, Chevy has the perfect SUV for you.
Get over $4,000 below MSRP on this Traverse. Plus, current competitive owners get an additional $2,000 cash allowance. Georgia drives Chevy. Find new roads.
Today's SEC and ACC report is being brought to you by your Atlanta Nissan dealers.
Welcome back to Play to Win. I don't know about you guys, but I have been bored as mess with these SEC matchups for the last couple of weeks. Tonight and today, we finally got some real SEC play. Check out this schedule.
That one stands out to me. Who do you think it is? Tennessee, Florida.
Oh, weird.
The Vols got a chance to make it right. To get right. We've been the can't get right team. I like it. Felipe Franks is down for Florida. We got a shot. This is no rivalry, but we need to try to get a win. We need a bad balls.
I'm going with this LSU Vanderbilt game.
Yeah?
Yeah, let me tell you why. Derek Mason needs a signature win at Vanderbilt, but he won't get it this time.
Don't dog my boy D. I like D Mason.
Yeah, I like him, but he won't get it this time. I'm sorry, D.
The two teams, Kentucky, Mississippi State, coming off losses where Kentucky could have beat Florida, so that's a big matchup for the SEC right there. Those guys are trying to get the hangers-on trophy where they're the also-ran team.
I was kind of embarrassed with Mississippi State last week. I was really embarrassed watching Mississippi State.
Takes a lot for you to
lose
get
to
embarrassed.
Kansas State. Look, Kansas State. Again, they should.
Georgia State.
It's the state part. It's the state part.
I got nothing else to say. I got nothing else to say.
Are they pulling SEC cards because of this?
Georgia State.
Well, sorry, y'all did it.
They can redeem themselves.
They didn't have Felipe Franks that game.
They can redeem themselves this week.
Now y'all piling on.
No, they can redeem themselves. They got number 9, Florida.
Yeah, that'd be a big win.
It'd be huge.
Yeah,
You're
they
right.
save some jobs.
You're right, Chuck. You're right. And you know what? It's time for our college football showdown of the week.
Today's Showdown of the Week is being brought to you by the Georgia Lottery.
Number 8, Auburn at number 17, Texas A&M. The Aggies coming in with, at the very least, a veteran at quarterback with some big game experience.
I like Auburn. I like where Auburn is right now. I like, what this team brings. I like Derek Brown, to me, the number 1 defensive tackle in this next NFL draft. Auburn's defense is still strong. And I'm excited about this Auburn team. I like where they are.
Well, I'm surprised A&M fell so far after, losing to Clemson. But at the same time, I like Auburn also. If you look at their schedule coming up, they have a great opportunity to run the table and control their own destiny to the playoffs. They can easily, if they win out, be champions.
Bo Nix. Bo Nix. He got a perfect quarterback name. Freshman quarterback for Auburn. Bo Nix. He's that guy. He is going to be that guy against Kellen Mond and the Texas A&M Aggies. Look for Bo Nix. Delete the Auburn Tigers. I love it.
What was that?
The bonus.
What impersonation
Where did that come from?
It sounds like the OxyClean commercial. No, I'm just kidding.
That
It's
sounds like
great.
wrestling.
Yeah, you sound like wrestling. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I can appreciate it, Bob. I think you did a good job. Why don't you do the honors and tell us who Jeffrey's pick is for this game?
Okay, you see what you got on the board. Auburn at Texas A&M. With the 4 points, -4, he still thinks the Texas A&M going to win that game. Go with
Really?
Texas A&M.
Well, he's
Over
not
Auburn.
here to argue with, so
Hey, he picked it, not me.
don't blame us. Hey, but he did really good last week, guys. When we return, it's time for the Dog Report. Our guys will tell you how they see this one going between the hedges, and later we'll take a look at the key for the Falcons as they travel into Indy. It's all that and more on Football's Play to Win.
Whether it's time to get to work or to your weekend, make sure it's all quality time. Get to Nissan Truck Month and save big on a J.D. Power award-winning truck, including Titan, best in quality, and Frontier, best in dependability. Both with the tech you want and the quality you need. Hurry in to Nissan Truck Month today. Get 0% financing for 72 months, and for a limited time, get the Midnight Edition package at no extra charge.
Three words: liquid white gold. Dive into our queso today.
There they are.
Honey, you look so college-y.
Are we cool enough to hang out with you guys on Parents' Weekend?
What? Do we know you?
That's so Claire.
It's Kelly. Oh, hey, who's up for a game of hacky sack?
Oh, or cornhole.
Hey, who's excited to see the old man?
What is happening?
Where do we get those proud parent bumper stickers?
Play the Georgia Lottery and help students go to college on the Hope Scholarship. They may not be your kids, but it kind of feels that way.
Young lady?
Sweetheart?
Queso makes everything better. Even steak. Dive into our new steak and queso today.
Today's University of Georgia Report is being brought to you by Beaver Toyota. We're here to wow ya.
Welcome back to Play to Win. It's all about Athens, Notre Dame. It's all going down right now. What an atmosphere they are going to have up there. But when we talk about the actual football game, which apparently a lot of people are going to miss by just being at the bars, because not everybody can get in that stadium. Tailgating. It's a late game, so that's going to be a really aggressive crowd. But looking at the game, strictly keys to the game.
I think my first key is that big boys up front, those 5 of Georgia offensive line. Cade Mays at right tackle. Look at him to ground and pound on that Notre Dame Leprechauns and find a new pot of gold. Because that's what they won the tournament to. Little small Leprechauns, and those big guys up front can set the tone with 5 great running backs behind him. Because my nephew, Kyle Hamilton, is lurking for Notre Dame at safety. If Jake Fromm puts the ball in the air, guess what happens, buddy? Kyle Hamilton, fresh and phenom at safety. He's going to get another pick. Well, I'll be over. Hey, it's nepotism for my nephew, you know.
Since you threw it there, it's going to be between the receivers and the DBs. Which receivers core is going to be the best? Because they're the DBs for Notre Dame, big physical defensive backs, and we've been talking all this time about the receivers, who's going to step up at the receiver position for Georgia. Here's your time to step up.
I think Georgia has to create turnovers. That's really important. I think create turnovers, come out fast, and run the ball with Swift. This Georgia team is built to win a national championship. As you can tell from Notre Dame's coach Brian Kelly, I didn't hear the confidence in him when it comes to coming down to Clark County.
It wasn't confident that he was going to muster up a few guys.
22.
I think he was setting himself up because if they fail, he can say, I told you so.
Yeah, that was weak. I mean, let's be real. That was weak.
Psychological. He was trying to be psychological advantages, saying, act like I'm scared.
I need
like pushing the Trojan horse up into the.
Okay. I like Kirby Smart. Kirby comes out and said, this is how we're going to do it. We focus on us. We're coming out. We're going to execute this and that, and we're going to win this game. So, I mean, I love the confidence, but also to me that has a lot to do with a little bit of Notre Dame. Right now is Notre Dame. Georgia is confident. They're going to come out, and let me tell you this, when they come out, that crowd is going to have a huge impact on this game when it comes to hearing, when it comes to Ian Brooks.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that home
I mean,
field.
tell him, Chucky. No, I just think they're gonna have a huge impact on the quarterback. I mean, I'm excited. I'm telling you, Clark County tonight is gonna be jumping.
Your hometown.
Yeah, you know, anybody need a house? Something to stay in? I got rooms. I got 8 rooms. No, come on with some
Shameless plug, trying
Timothy
to make some
Road,
money.
out of Timothy Road, Berkeley Hills.
Bob, take us through Jeffrey's pick on the game.
All right, here we go with Jeffrey's picks. Notre Dame at Georgia. Ooh, with the 14 points, he's definitely going to take that and the Irish. He's not necessarily saying they're going to win, but they're going to cover.
Got it.
Ooh.
Ooh. Well, guys, that's what
He's soft up here, too.
All right, guys, that's what our experts have to say. Now it's time for you guys to be the expert on our Ippolito's You Be the Expert contest. This season, be sure to visit our website, playingtowin.tv, and take a shot to be #1 against all the competition by picking this week's college and NFL winners against the spread. We'll be giving away Ippolito's $100 and $50 gift certificates to each week's first and second place winners. So make sure you come back every week and prove your football IQ by being the best at predicting this week's college and NFL games. Ippolito's, a great neighborhood Italian restaurant. And after the break, it's time to talk Falcons. Can they continue their success from last week and take it on the road? We'll talk about it next on Football's Play to Win.
Today's show is being brought to you by your Atlanta Nissan dealers, Moe's Southwest Grill, and the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute.
At Beaver Toyota, we have a vehicle for everyone. Hundreds of pre-owned and certified Toyotas. Plus, we carry Honda, Nissan, Ford, Chevy, and Kia. We have what you're looking for, even vehicles as low as $59.95. Looking for a new car? No problem. Take a look at our huge selection of Highlanders, Tacomas, and the all-new RAV4. Did I mention all these come with a lifetime warranty and oil changes? At Beaver Toyota, if we don't have it, they don't make it. Come check out the all-new Beaver Toyota of Cumming.
This is it. Barbecue and Seafood presents the Back to School Bucket Deal. Get 4 pieces of our Southern Kitchen fried chicken absolutely free with the purchase of an 8-piece bucket family pack. I'm throwing in a half a gallon of free sweet tea. This deal includes 2 signature sides and bread, all for only $29.99. Free chicken, free tea, pickup or delivery. Order online at thisisitbbq.com.
On or off the field, we all have rules to play by. But what happens after a serious car crash? When the insurance company won't play fair? At Montlick & Associates, we know injury law, and we know what it takes to win. After all, we've been winning in our field for over 35 years. If you've been injured, we're here to help. Simply dial #WIN from your cell phone for your free consultation. That's #946.
Come in for our limited-time Longhorn Cookout, the 18-ounce fire-grilled outlaw ribeye, Longhorn's new mixed grill, and our full-rack baby back ribs with steakhouse mac and cheese. That's how steak is done. Longhorn Steakhouse. You can't fake steak.
Today's Atlanta Falcons report is being brought to you by your Georgia Drive Chevy dealers. Chevrolet, find new roads.
Welcome back to Play to Win. I don't know about you guys, but I am still reeling from that awesome Falcons win over the Eagles. What a game, and a shout out to the Atlanta Falcons for bringing back the Dirty Bird. If you were at the game,
bring back the bird.
You saw the bringing back of a tradition. If you are from Atlanta, you just know about the Dirty Bird, and we haven't had it as an element in the game in a long time, so that was really exciting. The crowd was electric, and now we are looking ahead to Indy. Hopefully the Falcons can keep that success rolling. What are some of the key storylines you guys are looking at right now? Some matchups.
Well, I know I had a big success story with the Falcons line, that makeshift line that I said they're piecing together one game at a time. They had some continuity there. They only gave up 1 sack on Matt Ryan, and they made some big plays. And the big player that played well, Matthews, got downfield and had a key block on that screen to Julio that set up that 54-yard touchdown. Oof. So kudos to that O-line, because they will have to do the same thing this week and set up that running attack, because the running attack been kind of weak with Devontae and Ito Smith.
I think defensively they're going to have to stop the run. It's amazing to see how Indianapolis has transformed from having 2 good quarterbacks, well, one great quarterback and a really good quarterback, and now they're running the football. They have more rushing yards than passing yards, and their passing stats are last in the NFL right now. So all you have to do is stack the box and force Brissett to throw the football, and you have an opportunity to win the football game.
Quentin Nelson, Grady Jarrett. The best offensive guard in football is Quentin Nelson for Indianapolis. They led the National Football League in rushing last year, and I'm telling you, this team can run the ball. Think about that, one of the biggest matchups, really could be of the entire season. Grady's played, lights out on the defensive line. The Falcons have a good matchup, but now you got somebody that can fight fire with Grady Jarrett. But I love this matchup. I can't wait to see Grady get after it.
If you're the Falcons, what are you most worried about right now?
A letdown. I say a letdown because the energy was, it was what we expected from a Dan Quinn's defense. Yeah. And they came out and they were on fire. They were flying around, having a good time. The place was electric. Can they keep that enthusiasm and that fire of play this week? Shout
out to Falcons' social media team. They've got a video out right now, and it's titled, "We're Still Pissed Off." And we're hoping that we still see some of that. How does Jeffrey see the game, Bob?
Well, look at this. Jeffrey says Atlanta traveling up to Indianapolis with +2. Go with the Falcons. Go with Calvin Ridley. Go with Julio Jones. Go to Devontae Freeman. Go with the Birds. Woo!
Yeah. Woo! All right, guys, when we come back, it's Dr. El-Amin, and we check in with his player injury report. Stay with us.
Room for my best friends. Ready, Mojo? Safety.
Security. Parkability.
Good gas mileage. Road trip.
Whatever reason you have for wanting an SUV.
Headroom.
With 4 to choose from, Chevy has the perfect SUV for you.
Get over $4,000 below MSRP on this Traverse. Plus, current competitive owners get an additional $2,000 cash allowance. Georgia drives Chevy. Find new roads.
This is it. Hi, Sleepyhead.
Man on campus, just dropping by for a little weekend hang time.
Smaller than I thought.
Do I know you guys?
Oh, I don't know. Do you know the people who sent you to college?
How's the GPA? 4.0? Nobody's perfect. Janet, what are you doing?
Sorry, it's so disorganized.
He's not 3 years old anymore.
Play the Georgia Lottery and help students go to college on the Hope Scholarship. They may not be your kids, but it kind of feels that way.
We've owned a few different houses through the years. Your company was absolutely the best. They were so professional. Everything they did, they didn't get a mark on a wall or anything else. It was clean, it was friendly, and it was fun. And most of the time, moving is not fun. I'm going to give a great recommendation to Atlanta Peach Movers. It's always on time and it's always professional. There is no tree in Atlanta Peach Movers.
To schedule your move, call Atlanta Peach Movers today.
Whether it's time to get to work or to your weekend, make sure it's all quality time. Get to Nissan Truck Month and save big on a J.D. Power award-winning truck, including Titan, best in quality, and Frontier, best in dependability. Both with the tech you want and the quality you need. Hurry in to Nissan Truck Month today. Get 0% financing for 72 months. And for a limited time, get the Midnight Edition package at no extra charge.
Today's player, medical, and injury report is being brought to you by the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute.
Welcome back to Play to Win. It's time for our NFL injury report with the one, the only, Dr. El-Amin, the man with the plan.
That's right. So let's get started. We got our big injury, right?
Big injury, big man, Big Ben.
That's right, Ben. As you know, he hurt his elbow.
Big elbow.
Big elbow injury. He hurt is actually the same injury that pitchers hurt. We call it the Tommy John ligament. This is a horrible injury, and as you know, if you follow baseball, if they have these type of injuries, they're off for a good year, maybe more. So he may.
Wait, does he have to have Tommy John surgery?
He is going to have Tommy John surgery. Absolutely.
How many NFL players wind up with Tommy John? That's some bad luck.
Not many. So this is a really bad injury for him.
Talking about bad luck, Mono Guy.
Mono Guy, that's right. Sam Darnold, the cornerback for the New York Jets. He says Mono. No, the problem with him is he may be out for the whole season. Why? Because if he has a spleen injury, he could die.
Oh, yeah.
So mono can affect your spleen, so you got to be very, very, very careful with that. So we'll watch that one.
Interesting. Joe Staley.
Joe Staley, he basically broke his fibula, so he's going to be out for the season.
And the injury we all want to talk about as Falcons fans, Drew Brees.
That's Drew Brees. Now, Drew Brees actually hurt his thumb. Also,
what
UCL.
kind of hurt?
Well, he got what they call a gamekeeper's thumb, so he's going to need surgery on that one.
he's going to need surgery on his thumb, so how long will he be out?
I'm going to say 6 to 8 weeks, easily.
That means everything for the Falcons in our division.
It really does. And hopefully he'll get back. As you know, without your ulnar collateral ligament of your thumb, you can't grip the ball, and that's why he had problems with this, so he has to have this fixed.
That's the crazy thing about fingers. You need them.
That's right. Can't throw the ball without them.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. E. Guys, when we come back, we'll have Jeffrey's picks in the lightning round. Stay with us on Play to Win.
Athletes of all levels experience more wear and tear than most. Stop playing through the pain. Get the proper medical attention you need from Dr. Elamine and the staff at the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team includes specialists in many fields offering compassionate care and advanced treatments that will get you back in the game. From weekend warriors to athletes of all levels, we've got your back and shoulder and ankle and knee. Call today for an appointment or visit theshouldernation.com.
At Beaver Toyota, we have a vehicle for everyone. Hundreds of pre-owned and certified Toyotas. Plus, we carry Honda, Nissan, Ford, Chevy, and Kia. We have what you're looking for, even vehicles as low as $59.95. Looking for a new car? No problem. Take a look at our huge selection of Highlanders, Tacomas, and the all-new RAV4. Did I mention all these come with a lifetime warranty and oil changes? At Beaver Toyota, if we don't have it, they don't make it. Come check out the all-new Beaver Toyota coming.
On the tailgate with the new Georgia Bulldogs Big Bow Box. Only Bojangles brings the flavor to every dog's tailgate with chicken, biscuits, fixins, and tea. Dogs dig the new Georgia Bulldogs Big Bow Box. Bojangles, it's bow time, y'all.
Whether it's time to get to work or to your weekend, make sure it's all quality time. Get to Nissan Truck Month and save big on a J.D. Power award-winning truck, including Titan, best in quality, and Frontier, best in dependability. Both with the tech you want and the quality you need. Hurry in to Nissan Truck Month today. Get 0% financing for 72 months. And for a limited time, get the Midnight Edition package at no extra charge.
Today's lightning round is being brought to you by Moe's Southwest Grill. Come in today.
Welcome back. It's time to get Jeffrey the Ed Schechter's picks. He's not here. That's a little awkward, but he did really well last week. And now, Bob, you're going to take us through how to get the bag.
Well, here it is. We're bag hunting right now with Michigan at Wisconsin. There you go with those Badgers. Then we got West Virginia versus Kansas. I think he's choosing Kansas plus 4.5, and Washington BYU. Jeffrey has hit his head somewhere. He's going with BYU plus 6, but we know Washington would take that. Houston, Los Angeles Chargers. All right, plus 3, go with Houston. New Orleans, Seattle. Woo, probably a big matchup in the NFC, and he's going with Seattle minus 4.5. And then we got Chicago and Washington minus 4.5 with Chicago. He's taking Chicago Bears.
Woo! Oh, all right. Well,
but there's also something that's going on now.
What's going on
It's
now?
your birthday, Nikki.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Look at this cake. Did the Chattahoochee Tech Culinary Department make me this?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm gonna eat this whole thing. I'm gonna eat this whole thing. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna be 1 year older next week. Ooh, yikes. Guys, the conversation always continues online. Follow us all on social media, and we will see you guys next week, Saturday, 9 a.m. on Fox 5.
Today's show has been brought to you by This Is It Barbecue, Atlanta Peach Movers, and your Georgia Drive Chevy dealers. Chevrolet, find new roads.